Hey guys, Sal here and back to more Trails of Cold Steel. We are currently level 58, 57, almost 58, 58 and 57, 57 and also 57. It took a long time and Green started getting absolutely no freaking experience whatsoever. I've also been using Brave and Domination on him purely because why not? He has one of the bigger ranges. I really don't know. Whatever, I need to switch this back on to Fee now. Leave? Yes. Let's also switch... Septium. Would benefit me first to take off Domination. And put on what exactly? Now, I really should have done this before I started. It made a lot more sense. Ingenuity. EP, I don't really need that on him now. Currently, at least. Salty, increase to attack, why not? B, now take off Septium Bane. Put on our beloved Domination. That should do it, technically speaking. I have 3 and 2 on you. You can't have more than the same one on someone else. Kinda sucks, to be honest. Oh yeah, that's how it goes. I don't really need 150 accuracy. 100 is good enough. And nothing else here gives me accuracy except for the stuff that she has equipped. And whatever, it's fine. It's totally fine. You do have the fire one back on you, right? I'm not too crazy. Yeah, killing enemies restores CP, my god. It did not feel right not getting CP on Green at all while grinding. Yes. Let's go. Monster chest.
Watch out, guys!
Go!
Now, healthy dance. That still is really decent. Not as good as Million, but I'll take it.
Silky dance.
I feel you fools getting ready to crit. Hell no. Yeah, look at all that sexy damage.
Guess we're safe.
Thank you very much. Now, what do we get for doing that? A Zeus gem. Probably not gonna be good, is it? Zeus, where are you? Strength plus 10 attacks and crafts can cancel arts. 90% chance. Delay plus 7. Damn. Huh. I mean, that actually kind of is good, but I don't need it. What the heck did Chaos do? Oh, yeah. I guess I can keep it on for the strength. Now, there's another chest up there, and one all the way over there where our current quest is. Then we need to go back in town and try to figure out where the heck to go for the other one. Because again, I'm pretty sure it's in the technology place. So technically speaking, I guess that's fine. This is a side quest, right? Before I go do it, I just want to ruin myself. Yeah, this is a required quest. Mining in minor metal. This Peanut Briar Road monster is an optional quest. Good to know. Why is killing a monster optional? I really hate these wolves, man. Grinding with wolves is not easy.
Fire! Now's our chance. We can do this.
It's my turn.
Alright. Less arrow.
Thanks.
Go!
Thanks.
Let's just attack this one.
My turn.
Now B. Slash. Actually, you got a new ability. Never mind. We'll do that when they're actually closer. Flash
Here.
grenade. Goodbye.
Targets eliminated. Let's get going.
And Fee's now level 58.
Done.
Alright. Wonder when someone's gonna get an actual ability that will be actually helpful. You know, like being able to attack the entire freaking area, or an extra
That one
large
looks annoying.
area. That'd be
Watch
nice.
out.
No, 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 no. No, you don't. It's inside of you. Crescent Mirror. I've seen this one before, haven't I? I don't have it. Arts 9, Arts Defense 9, reflects 1 magic, increases the arts by 25%. Damn! Huh. Well, yeah, it's a buff, so that makes sense then. Oh crap. I need CP, I'll be right back. Alright, 100 to
Watch out.
50.
This is a tough one. My turn.
Do we have any abilities that buff everyone? Motivate. Extra large self, strength plus 25%, CP 10. As well as your allies to battle.
All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me. Right.
That didn't do crap. What about... Oh, it's... Forte.
Arcus activate. Okay.
Now, I highly doubt they did anything, to be honest. But let's go and do it anyways. Filthy dance.
Here we go.
Come on! High damage.
Sylphie dance. That's that.
My turn.
Yeah, I think that the little buffs I did for the strength probably wiped out the other one, maybe. But hey! Elliot's got a new ability, Nocturne Bell. But I'm gonna stick to S-Craft. 7th Rhapsody.
It's a performance just for you.
Come on, kill him with music. I haven't seen this one in a long time.
7th Rhapsody. You've been a wonderful audience.
Yes, one of them's confused.
Right.
How dare you do that? Aha!
This is my secret weapon.
A secret arrow!
Is that an arrow?
Go.
That did nothing. Oh my god. Alright. That's right, get closer. And pull your friend closer because you're confused.
Here we go.
Oh, thank you. Flame Slash.
Flames
Is barely
travel on
close
my
enough.
blade.
But because it masters, it'll work. Flame Slash.
Strike.
Too slow.
Miss.
Okay.
It's Shadow Blade. I haven't seen what this does
Arcus
yet,
activate.
Right.
but it puts her in last place. Oh, that's bad. Resounding Beats. Yes. No. Actually, yeah, we need this.
Keep it up, everyone.
Thank you, Elliot.
Right.
See? We're not completely overpowered because we don't have Laura in our team. I miss her already. Whatever. It's fine. Totally fine. Volcanic Raid. We haven't seen this ability. Missed again.
Huh?
Man, nice.
My turn.
It's a trap. He doesn't have any abilities anymore. Man, I really gutted Green, didn't I? I made him fully just crap. You should die. Dang, that's pretty sweet. Look at all that health she just got back with Shadow Blade. And you are now.
Go.
Yeah. Goodbye, Rocky Croker.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
We're not totally invincible. Laura's the only broken character in this game. Along with Millie and the fact that she can again attack every single enemy. Both of them are broken. No one else is. As far as I'm aware. Defeated the quest monster. Nothing else to loot around here. Alright, Elliot, my boy. I need you to heal us, please. Hero. Yourself. And there we go. Ironically, he was the only one that actually needed healing at the end. No other chests before we go? No. Oh yeah, here's the Ymir before we actually teleport. Looks like this way will take us to Ymir. Maybe I should pay a visit home sometime. Yeah, but you'd be crazy to go there on foot. Let's turn around.
Turn. We'll cut our own.
Angel level 5. Altair Cannon. Recover 100% HP and EP plus 200 CP and activates twice per battle. Oh. She automatically recovers from a KO and heals everything twice now. Oh my god, Elisa, I love you right now for the fact that you can just come back twice. And do a freaking S-Break at that. Lasts for 5 turns, once per fight when under 28% HP, gradual HP regen when HP is low. And a new ability, delay after space arts reduced, delay reduced by 50%. Nice. We have a double revival now, which is freaking fantastic. Alright, here we go. Excuse me, could you spare us a moment of your time? We're the students of Thor's Military Academy who you asked to exterminate a monster for you. Oh, you're from Class 7, are you? I'd heard that you'd be handling that monster. But I'm skeptical that a handful of kids would be up to the task. Let's get off my nose, you probably won't handle it as well as we could. But give it your best shot. Of course. Do they just rubber-stamp the enlistment form of every egotistical ass who wants to join up with the provincial army? I know it seems that way, but, well, maybe you're onto something there. Makes it easy to know what they are thinking, though. Just don't let it get to you. As soon as you exterminate the monster, report directly back to us. If you're somehow still having trouble wrapping your brain about what to do, I suppose I could answer your question. So you were able to exterminate the monster the West Highway, were you? Well done, that's some busy work off of our plates. Well then, here's your reward. Don't use it all in one plate. Accepted mass 700. Yeah, that was totally worth it. Thank you very much. Well then, you're excused. Being a Myra monster completed. We got a test. That's all we need from Mother for now. Let's just get back to work. Well, someone's fired up. I just wanted to go see if we could go somewhere else on the elevator, damn it. Okay, here we are. Technology Institute. So this is the Brewer Institute of Technology. We had a request from someone here. It's a famous university and research institute. Lots of the country's finest technicians studied here. And a lot of them get scooped up by the rival company after graduation. They've offered George some pretty sweet deals to encourage him to apply after he graduates. Delica's orbital bike was originally being researched here too. I think George has mentioned that before. Looks like they've got all kinds of cool stuff in development here. What are we waiting for? Let's go out in. Right. Okay then. Let's do this. How's it in here? Level 1. Nice, the signal's pretty bad here. Perhaps it's because the researchers use orbital waves in their experiments. It's hard to say for sure. Alright, we've now found 5 different areas now. Not bad considering we were told we could stop at 3. Yeah, I can't imagine we'll find any more though. Maybe we should go back and report all these. You're serious? The bar did count? But I had 4 and he said that I had 4 and he said that I only had 3. Just confused the hell out of me. Sure, we have 5. Let's turn this in. Leave the freaking game. My god, trying to find that place was irritating. Finish the investigation, I take it. Yes, we did. We'd like to give you our report. They returned Chief Johan's orbital wave detector and gave their report on the investigation. I see. So all in all, you found 5 different areas with a signal strength of 1. Looks like they all have low signals for different reasons too. This data will be invaluable in furthering our research. You done excellent work today, I really owe you. Not at all. All we did was walk around town, really. But we're glad to be of service. By the way, I couldn't help wondering, when we were on a little jaunt, if we're in an area with a low signal of 1, does that flat out mean we won't be able to make a call on Arcus? No, you should still be fine. What's the problem then? Well, the problem is, this has to do with the rollout of the orbital net, doesn't it? Got it, in 1. I should have guessed you'd figure it out. For the less technically inclined, what does that mean? Well, I can't pretend to be an expert on it myself, but what we've done today was taught to you that orbital waves can be unstable by the virtue of being wireless, right? Plus, the amount of data you can transfer wirelessly is less than you can transfer through a wired connection to begin with. As long as you're just transferring voice data through orbital waves, low signal strength isn't a huge problem. But if you're transferring more complex data like the text or picture files on orbital computers at the Academy, low signal strength will pose a problem, correct? So in other words, you're trying to increase the amount of information you can transfer wirelessly. Well, that orbital net thing, or whatever you called it. Exactly. The orbital net has only just started to gain traction here in Erebonia, but the Epstein Foundation in particular is making a lot of progress with their research in the field. There's even a project underway to connect Le Mans State and Cotswold State with a wireless network. So we can't exactly sit on our hands here. And that's where this data you gather comes in. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Oh, we'd be honored if you did. Anyway, I think I've kept you long enough. Here's a reward for a job well done. Ancient Glyph. Well then, good luck with whatever you've got left. I really appreciate what you've done for me today. It was our pleasure. Keep up the good work. Can you hear me now? Completed. Alright. What exactly was this? It was an orange one, right? Ancient Glyph is defense 15, strength 10, summons a megalith high above, then drops it. Extra large area, petrified 20%. Now it says it's an attack, but it's still basically an art. So it doesn't do anything with physicals. Sadly, it does nothing at all. But thanks though, I guess. Like I'm gonna become a top-grade student at this rate. I've missed so many quests. That's not even possible anymore. Okay, save the game. Now here's the mainline quest. What do we have to do here? Judging by those uniforms, you're all students, aren't you? They look kind of familiar, too. We're students from Thor's Military Academy. Are you the Vato who sent us a request for us? Ah, so you're the students from Thor's. Of course, and why do your uniform look so familiar? That's the academy George goes to. To be honest, I'm a bit uneasy about leaving this to you, but you look pretty strong, so hopefully it'll work out. It figures George would have connections here. Still, gonna go out on a limb and guess the if you're worrying about how well we'd clean up in a fight. Must be a dangerous job. Kinda, yeah. Let me explain what I'd like you to do. You've heard of Professor Schmidt, right? The name does sound familiar, yeah. Professor G. Schmidt, I believe. He was one of the leading disciples of Professor Epstein, the father of the Orbital Revolution. He's a really famous scholar in his own right. He followed in Epstein's footsteps, and his work helped popularize Mormons. Indeed, he's generally spoken of as something of a living legend. Perhaps Professor Epstein also had two other famous students, Professor Russell and Professor Hamilton. The names tend to crop up together quite often in orbital science. Yeah, I doubt there's a researcher out there who isn't familiar with those three in their work. Besides that though, if I'm remembering right, Professor Schmidt also serves as president of the Wu Institute of Technology. Oh, you don't say. I wasn't aware of that he was doing these days. Yes, he's continuing his research here at the Institute. He can be pretty difficult to deal with at the best of times though, so he doesn't really do public appearances these days. Gotta say, you seem pretty well informed. Is he an acquaintance of yours, Elisa? Not as such, but he's apparently an old friend of my grandfather's. Here's the renewable technology the professor brought back to the Empire that the rifle company grew so large. At least that's what I've been told. So that's how the Empire's largest company hit the big time, huh? So you're Chairman Irina's daughter, huh? Tech must run in Reinford blood. You might not know, but the professor's been involved with the development of rocket units and orbital staffs, too. Oh, seriously? I did have a feeling that might be the case. The tech used in Argus unit seems more advanced than anything I've seen in the standard issue battle armaments made by the Foundation. And it sounds like the only person who can make something like that would be this professor then. Sounds more like wizard by the minute. The reason I started with this little history lesson is because this request comes from Professor Schmidt himself. I work as one of his assistants, so I put in a request on his behalf. Anyway, I feel like I'm talking your ear off, so let's move on to explain what it is I'd like you to do. By all means. Okay then, I want you to enter the session I am mine. Bring me back a small quantity of a minor metal called linium. What's a minor metal? It's a category of rare metals often used in technological development. I've never heard of linium. I'm not surprised. Not especially well known, even for a minor metal. However, it's got some exciting potential applications in a new airship engine that's currently in development. That's being quite mechanical too. Kinda makes me think of the Courageous. Oh, it's actually related to that, as chance would have it. In addition to the Rifle Company, both of these Foundation CF were involved in the development of the Courageous. The university is participating too, which has gained us access to all sorts of new technology as a result. Right now we're working day and night to see if we can push what's possible with an airship engine. Okay, so now we know why you guys want the linium for. But why us? Well, extremely small quantities of lithium has been extracted from one of the mine's tunnels. A few years ago, dangerous monsters started taking up residence right in that very tunnel. In the end, it had to be sealed off before we could obtain a large enough sample to run tests on. And that story does sound familiar now that I think about it. If the one doesn't have any proven applications, it won't be easy to get permission to access that tunnel. That's where we stand at present. The professor were to petition the army. There's a possibility they'd go and secure the necessary sample. But like I said earlier, he's not the easiest man to deal with. He doesn't want to ask anyone for assistance, not even the army. Sounds like a royal pain in the ass. I can't say I'm not concerned about these purported monsters in the mine. But if we can make a contribution to the advancement of science, we might even see lithium pop up in textbooks someday. Yeah, I think we should help him out. I do know the mine chief, so if we explain why we want to head into that tunnel, I'm sure he'll let us in. Oh really? That'd be a huge help. Still, it's an older tunnel. I doubt it's been retrofitted to the most modern safety standards. Make sure you're really careful when you go in there. Of course, precaution is the best kind of caution. To get to the mine, we'll need to leave town through the eastern exit on the lower level and take the mountain path north. Okay, let's get going. Okay, not necessarily exactly what I had in mind, but sure. Who are you? Manager Volta. Is this literally the only quest we have to go to the mine as well? I mean, I'm fine with it. Whoa, just look at it go! What is that thing? Ah, that's the kind of reaction we'd like to see. We call it an orbital remote-controlled car. It's something we're developing here at this institute. There aren't any plans to actually make a consumer version of this thing, though. Not yet, anyway. Wow, I had no idea the institute was doing research like that. Okay. Down we go. This is to my east, right? I believe it's this way? This way. Should be, at least. 77 hours, almost 78. Oh my god. Well, you got any better enemies to fight than those wolves? Please? I seriously don't want to fight any more wolves. So hard to dodge. Wow, this mountain path looks kinda dangerous. Well, at least it's maintained. Good grief. Nobody said anything about having to climb a mountain today. I'm already feeling bushed. There's a freight line that goes right to the mine, right? Why can't we just use that? Oh, come on. We're students, not trained hopping vagabonds. We're students, not trained hopping vagabonds. Just think of this as another part of our training. Jeez, lighten up here a little, you guys. Looks like there's some wildlife in this path that might prove dangerous, so let's be careful as we go. Roger that. Is it actually difficult wildlife, or is it easily defeated wildlife?
Fire!
I have no clue what the heck you are. Well, obviously you're technically a spider. Doesn't want to get too far away from this area.
Go!
Name is Bomb Spider. Oh boy, I don't like the name of this thing at all.
Second form, Gale!
I
Is
can
your
do
name
this.
literal? When you call the
My
Bomb
turn.
Spider, are you literally called that because you explode?
My turn. Oh, we did it.
Well, either way, we don't need to find out yet. Alright, what's inside of the crate? Nothing? Yep, nothing at all, yay! What the heck? A crystal is an enemy? Hell, hit the
Now's the
backside!
chance. Let's get him! Here we go!
What are these things called? Cryon bit. Scale. And hit all
Second
three. And all three of them are stunned as well. Hallelujah.
Okay.
Okay, the one with less HP is you.
Right. Is everyone okay?
Decent amount of experience in 2 U materials, that ain't bad. Not like I currently need U materials though, and there's a chest up this way. Haven't seen a mantid in a while.
The advantage is ours. Let's finish
My
him.
turn!
You are a death sickle. Huh, okay then. Gale Slash will
Second
not
form,
kill you
Gale!
outright. Crits, however, will.
Right.
The big one survived.
Okay.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Bye.
That takes care of them.
Way more experience than I thought they'd give, that's for sure. Okay, next up is whatever the hell is over here.
That looks like a tough one. Watch out!
Watch out! This is a tough one! Here we go!
Totally a tough one to rock.
Right.
Decent amount of health. Jeez. Heavenly Gift, grants all insight and restores 20%, 20 CP every turn. Cost of... Yeah, it doesn't affect yourself though.
Right. Rain upon us.
My turn.
There we go. Let's also use Blue Lullaby.
Good night.
Too slow!
Come on, buddy. You also missed. And you missed.
Too slow.
My turn.
Oh, come on. Did the counter just count as an attack?
My turn.
Please tell me it didn't.
Here we
God
go.
rip it. I don't know. He still has double the damage.
Too slow.
And you are gone. And now, so are...
Too slow. My turn.
Wait, how the heck did... Oh, it healed up because of that freaking buff that it got.
I'll handle. I can do this.
Goodbye.
Fire! Is everyone okay?
Huh. All three of them almost leveled up. Okay. Good to know. Everyone's getting stronger. Kind of.
Wow, you can see all of Ruhr spread out from here.
You can, though the view isn't as nice as it'd be from the front. Fire! It's a treasure
Yes.
chest!
Now let me open it. Petrify. Yay! We came here for absolutely nothing. Petrify is such a good thing to have. God, this is a long winding tunnel of nothingness. All that for absolutely nothing. Okay, so there's a chest over there and one over there. You know, an owl-looking thing.
Fire! Now's our chance. We can do this.
Here we go.
Gale.
The second form. Gale.
I can do this.
I'd love having Green with 100% accuracy so he can actually hit everything.
I'll handle it.
Right.
It's my turn. My turn. Target's eliminated.
And you all
Let's
gave
get
me a
going.
decent enough experience points for those two to level up.
I did it! Wait,
Okay,
hold your
58
applause.
in the throw, it's 58. Oh, we're getting closer to 60 at least. But it's taking forever.
I spy treasure.
Biome Solarium. I probably said that one wrong. Knowledge all with a beam of magical energy. Sounds cool. Too bad no one has a decent amount of arts to do it. And obviously, he right here, they can't really do much. No, it's fine. Might as well. Max Craft can petrify! Ooh, who would have thought? Okay, so what's up here now? Spot owls. Okay, apparently I missed this place. Bomb spiders! I do not like your name at all. I still don't know if you'll blow up or not. Okay, so what's inside of you? A Tiro bomb. Thank you very much. Now, have that been all the chests? Yes, it has. I'm gonna skip you. And just go straight in here. How many more chests? One over there and one over there. Good to know. Same enemies?
A train track. That's the freight line that runs into the mine.
Thank you for the information. I'm gonna skip as many
Oh,
enemies as I can.
what a nice looking treasure chest.
Black Bell. Sounds interesting. What do you do? Part 7 has the layups using time art. Okay. Not really the best thing I could have gotten, but sure. Anything decent over here? That was a bit too risky. I shouldn't have tried that.
Oh, I'm gonna need a rest before we even get there.
Oh, suck it up.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this path to be so steep.
Man, you city slickers need to toughen up. Left, right,
But she the one who first complained about doing this. Hey. It's not get attacked.
Now that's what I call a chest.
The breaker.
Fire!
It's not let you hit me. I can't believe that actually worked. Alright. So, Sasha mine is to the left, Isengard range is to the right. Ruin's obviously back that way. Any other chests? There's 2 more before we can go into the mine, alright.
That looks like a tough one. Watch
Yes,
out!
It's a tough one, alright, so we're gonna skip it. We're already decently leveled, so we don't need to fight. As much.
This is a pretty nice view. Oh, actually, I didn't even know about this place.
Really? Hey, look at all that stuff.
Fire!
Alright.
Fire!
I need a bunch of them. Wonder how long that one thing that what's it called? Force. Wonder how long it takes this cast the Sephirotic ring to revive everyone. Albeit that's if Elliot can actually survive. That is.
Hostile spotted. Beginning
Here we
combat.
I don't know why I thought that this would work.
Retreat! Let's keep moving!
Thank you for the 60%.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest.
Yes. What a nice looking monster treasure chest.
Enemies ahead! We'll have to fight.
It's my turn.
Probably should have saved. So, you know what? We got a crit right here. Do I really want to waste their stuff? No, I don't. Doesn't matter about the crit. Filthy dance. We can take all of them out except for that one owl in the bomb fighter. Wait, what? Oh!
Dance.
Okay, so that's how that works. You use someone's S-break. When someone has a crit in the very top and uses an S-break, they automatically go on the top and take
It's
over
my
that
turn.
crit. I did not know that. Good to
Here we
know.
go.
I ended up switching out one of my units before, thinking that was smart.
It's my
Apparently all I
turn.
had to do was do that.
My turn!
And finish you off. GG.
All right, let's keep going.
Hey, Elliot's 58 now, alright.
I did it!
Survey says, Drama Gem. Please be something that's actually useful. Please. And what are you? Arts plus 80. That's actually kind of not bad. It'll be good on Emma. Mine too. I can replace it with the Brahma Gem, that's for sure. Now he has 609 arts. Not bad. I don't know if the arts actually affects healing at all. Might? Probably not. Okay, now we can actually go inside of the mine. And then find more chests. Hopefully. Whoa. Unbelievable. Wonder how long we're gonna actually be in the mine. It feels like it's a massive area that will take a long time to explore. Surprised, I take it. Welcome to the Sasha Iron Mine, birthplace of the steel that built the Empire. It's huge. I had no idea something this large was sitting right on the other side of the mountain path. Even from here, where we're standing now, the structures look like they're tens of arch tall. The cranes and ducts are so massive, it's like they're meant for giants. I guess this must be what that freight line we passed on the way here goes. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting. That's what she said. Is this mine managed by the Marquis too? The mine itself is actually owned by House on Ore, which means it's officially under the control of the Imperial family. They decide how much iron is mined, and the ore is processed by Mineforge's iron works and shipped all over the Empire. I see. It's a smart move in the sense that it prevents a cadre of nobles from holding a monopoly in the iron mine here. Definitely said that one wrong. It sounds like this place has a history of complicated politics all its own. But how about it? We should head down and see if we can go inside. Yeah, we'll need to tell the mine chief about the researcher's request. You should be able to see the entrance from here. Huh? What's that car? Oh. Looks awfully familiar. Yeah, looks like the Imperial armies? The, some railway military police. Looks like one of theirs. If I had to guess, it looks like one of the RMP's vehicles we saw in the capital. But you're right. What the heck are the railway military police doing all the way out here? Doesn't look like your standard patrol, at least. Only the way to find out for sure is to head inside. Railway military police, what are you doing? Who's this down here? Hey, you know what, important. I might as well. You're a tourist or something. We'll need to get permission if you want to enter the mine. Can't let you in without it. It's here's the backbone of the Empire after all. We can't just have anyone wandering in off the streets. Don't you know who I am? I'm the freaking daughter of the Rightful Company's head. Let me in. Anything over here? No. You have a request. My, if it isn't Elisa. How the hell does the other guy not know, but this guy does? It's Elisa. Feels like ages since we last saw you around here. We are looking for the chief. He's inside right now. Go on, in. Thank you. Wow, the miners here really do recognize her. The last one didn't. I guess she would have some clout as Gwyn's the granddaughter, though. Seriously, someone needs to fire that guy. He did not know who Elisa was at all. He just thought that we were some kids off the street. What the hell? I'm guessing by inside, he actually means inside of the mine. I did not mean to stay there. Damn it, controller. Work with me here. Well, thank you for your cooperation. If you'll excuse us. Sure, take care on your way out. Looks like the railway military police really are here. But why would they come out to the mine? Who are you kids? What are you doing here? It's great to see you again, Rudolph. Well now, if it isn't the little Elisa. It's been ages since I last saw you around here. What brings you? Oh, looks like you brought some friends this time too. Actually, where? Ah, so you're the group from that military academy. I heard you were scheduled to come, but I guess the date slipped my mind. I'm sorry to drop in unannounced. Oh, no trouble at all. The doors of Sashin are always open for little Elisa. Though I suppose you're not so little anymore. Really grown up since I last saw you. Ah, is that the young fellow with the black hair, your sweetheart? Yes? Technically speaking, he is. Of course not. We're just classmates. Yeah, what she said. Reed, is there something you've been keeping from us? I admit, I wasn't expecting you to know the foreman. Well, grandfather brought me here quite a few times when I was young, and the chief was always really nice. You've got some great friends in high places. Oh, Gwyn was always good to us miners, but the chairman of such a huge company, he was always so easy to get along with. I could talk with him like a friend. I know what you mean. Oh, come to think of it, you all got the doors, so you must know Angelica Wagner, right? How's she doing? So you know Angelica too? That I do. She used to work here as a part-timer after all. Hey, what? A daughter of one of the 4 great houses working in a mine. Yeah, she's Marquis Wagner's daughter. Can't say I know much about her family's situation. She never mentioned it back when she started here, and she picked up to work in no time. But in harder days' work than most of our regular miners too, you don't see too many gals out there like her. I can hardly believe it, and yet somehow I can. Well, it sounds just like her. There's nothing normal about Angelica. Every time I grab my eyes on a girl, she swoop in and have them head over heels for her before I get a chance. She sounds less like a noble by the minute. Well, it all sorts out, doesn't it? Gotta say, I kinda miss those days though. Mindford's current chairman, she's a sharp lady and quite a looker too. She's none too friendly. Never shows her face around here, and considering how much of a workaholic she is, I don't imagine she ever will. I beg your pardon, I didn't mean to speak badly of your mother, Elisa. Hope you can forgive me. No, it's alright, really. I might be her daughter, but I probably know less about her these days than the company board. Elisa! Oh, by the way, what were the military police doing here? Oh, those guys. They've been dropping by quite a bit recently, asking some questions about our operations. Today they were battering me for all sorts of statistics about how much ore we've been mining. That seems like an odd question even for the RMP. How would they have a need for information like that? Maybe it's because it's the, terrorists, whatever the organization's called again. I don't know, it sounds more than a little fishy. Yeah, I'm not even sure what it was that they were trying to figure out. Anyway, I'm guessing that's not the reason you trekked all the way out here. Oh, right. But I can't believe we almost let it slip our mind. Actually, there's something we were hoping you could help us with. Bean explained a request to retrieve an ore sample from the steel mine shaft on behalf of Professor Schmidt. So that's your business, is it? I don't recall a metal like that being found in those old tunnels. But we sealed that shaft off quite a while back because a dangerous monster decided to make the place a taunt. Sounds like you already know that much though. You want to head in there. Yeah, that's the plan anyway. We wouldn't normally ask to do this, but it's part of our field study. Monsters on field studies are one of our specialties. Alright then. You all look like you can handle yourselves in a tussle. I'll admit. I suppose we would be able to hold your own against whatever's in there. Mine shaft key. This will open the door to the mine shaft. Thank you so much. Don't mention it. We keep on this way and head east at the junction. You'll see the entrance to the sealed mine shaft. But it bears repeating, be careful in there. No one's been inside for years now. Be well. Alright, so let's mosey. My old man voice, completely terrible. Whatever. Fine, controller, do what you want. I don't care anymore. East Junction, right here. The doors are locked. Use the mineshaft key. Bean unlock the doors. Let's save the game before we go inside again. I've always got to be careful. Even though I literally just saved like a few seconds ago. These tunnels really are gloomy. Well, we are in an abandoned mineshaft. What were you expecting? Confetti and parades? Well, need to stay on guard for monsters too. It was obviously dangerous enough to seal off the entire tunnel. Yeah, caution is our first priority here. Alright, let's see if we can find some of this lithium. Stay on your guard. We don't know what might find us in here. Roger. Yeah, we're fine as long as we have to be. Technically speaking, at least. Any chests? There's one there. Then whatever it is, right over there.
Fire!
So there's a flying bat, and that's nothing I can destroy, apparently.
Now that's what I call a chest.
Fire!
Damn it! Why are you so small? Finally!
Now's our chance. Let's get him. My turn.
Bean's got a crit. Gale.
The second form. Gale!
Yeah, kill them all.
I can do
Bean,
this.
kill them all.
I'll handle it. Hostiles neutralized.
And they
Yes, Crusade?
gave a decent amount of experience points even for Reed. Yeah, the area
Now that's what I call a chest.
200 or 100. Which kind of sucks. Purgatorial Flame. Now, this sounds interesting. You are Summons the flames of Gehenna to turn enemies to ash. Area is small, but the burn is 50%. That sounded interesting, and it turned out to be a letdown.
Fire!
Come on, you fat bat. So fat it can't even move that
Advantage
far
is
away
ours.
from its
Let's
original
finish
spot.
it. It's my turn.
Kind of sad, to be honest.
Go!
Gale.
Second form, Gale!
Okay.
And can't really discuss it for anything else. Fine.
It's my turn.
Fast. Last arrow. On B.
Thanks. My turn.
Go.
Go! That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Green's almost leveled up. Is he? Yeah. Hope he gets a new ability at 59, but I doubt it. I think he got one earlier. I don't remember what it is, though, because I don't really use it. Oh, thank you. I'd have loved the U material that we could get from these enemies, though. Always was strapped for U material, and now we have an abundance of it that we don't really need much of it anymore. The delivery area, what we need is down here? Really? That's all? What the heck is over here? I mean, I know there's no chest over here, but... Oh, there's an extra part to the mine.
Fire!
Rebuild our formation.
Wow! I moved over one little bit and I got taken back
Here we go.
attack. You know what? Screw all of you.
Second.
It's my turn.
And let's blast arrow to heal up.
Thanks. All right.
Okay.
Hey, flash grenade, please. On everyone.
Here.
Kill them all. I said kill them all.
My
Damn
turn.
it.
Leave it to
Even
me.
that didn't kill
Eat
him.
lead. Handsome and strong. I'm the total package.
Iron level 5. So 5 turns defense in arts defense 50%. Once per fight below 20%. Adds it again. Automatically recover from KO. Recover 10% HP, 10 C. Really? You can recover from KO, but you can't recover at full health. I guess you're not an angel like Lisa then. I mean, I guess that's good. Not really nice. Sure, save the game right here. Damn it all! Please, stop that controller! Really annoying. Well, I haven't seen anything that fits the description we were given. They said they'd only found small amounts of it, back before this tunnel was sealed. Shall we keep looking? We should probably make a more thorough sweep of the area. Oh my god. Oh, what's that? That must be the monster we were warned about. So it decided to come out and greet us after all, huh? But are you not one for a fight?
Be careful. This one looks strong.
Hey,
Go!
yeah, it does look strong. So... Sophie dance! We went 3 enemies, yes, so
There you go. Silphy
I
dance.
believe in you, Steve! You can't kill it, at least bring its health down a lot.
My
Never
turn.
mind, you can kill it. Alright!
It's
I
my
love
turn.
you very much! Now this is the one who wants to move.
Go!
Let's use... Flame Impact.
Burn to ash.
I don't see this one every day, so might as well. Goodbye!
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Hell yeah, it is! Oh, look at all that experience. Means 59.
I did it.
Glad it's over. Oh. Linium. Is it just me, or does this look exactly like a nice chunk of linium? That monster had eaten it. That was a bit rougher for a ride than I was prepared for. Still, That's mission accomplished, I guess. Yeah, let's get this back to the Institute of Technology. Let's say goodbye to the Chief on our way out if we get the chance. Sure, but what's with the door over there? Why is it even there? I mean, it feels like we can go further in here, but apparently we can't. Oh well. Marines level up from out of this, so sure, why not?
Fire!
Save the game after just dominating him. I think that was just with Fee's S-break with only 100. Imagine 2. Where's the Chief at? He's not in here? I don't see him. I guess I'm just not used to his character model yet. He's right here. Oh, it looks like you were able to get your metal sample out safely. It should have passed out Gwen's granddaughter and her friends would be up to the task. Yes. It was no walk in the park. Well, with them having to fight off that monster. Oh, well, you did good work nonetheless. Monster fighting and all. Make sure you get that to the Institute of Technology, alright? Well, I mean, you want to say goodbye. Technically, we just did. Now, how the hell am I getting back? Probably running. Lots and lots of running. Oh, did you manage to find any lithium? Sure did. Here you go. Need to hit it over the lithium. Thanks. This is exactly what I was hoping to get my hands on. There should be plenty to serve as a research sample. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. Of course, if you actually went in and cleared the monsters out of there, I'm sure you could get plenty more. That's something we can consider after we prove that this is a viable material. That's all the part of the research. And this is Professor Schmidt we're talking about. I'm sure he'll deliver some kind of interesting result. It was an honor to have been able to aid the professor's research. It was a pretty rough job, though. Thanks, I'm grateful for all your help. I'd like you to take these as a reward. Hey, stuff we don't necessarily need anymore. Thank you very much. Anyway, it's back to work for me now. Good luck with your field study. Thank you, we're glad we could help out. I mean, we're done now. Mining a minor metal completed. Okay, so now what? We just leave and it'll give us something else? Yep. Looks like the sun's starting to set already. That took longer than I expected. I'm not surprised. That was a hard day's work, even by our standards. Yeah, well, at least we were able to finish all the requests, and that's what really matters. Well, let's head back home and wait for my mother. Ah, you said it. Someone seems awfully cheerful. I mean, come on, she can technically one-up her mother now. What's wrong? There's something going on over there. Oh. Seems like something out of the ordinary. It sounds like it's coming from the plaza on the lower floor. Let's go take a closer look. Sorry, I am obsessed with saving. I know, I have a problem. I've had games where I've played multiple times and then I all of a sudden just forgot to save and died. And lost most of my progress. Hey, isn't that? No way. The RMP. Or fake RMP. What are the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police doing here? I have a bad feeling about this. This doesn't look good. I don't know what's happening, but these guys look like they mean business. Well, let's go down to the lower floor and get a closer look. Right. And while doing that, we will take down... Never mind. It's the escalator. They cornered it off. What are they thinking? Looks like we'll have to go find another way down. You mean the elevator that I've been taking multiple times already while trying to find the weak signal. This is bad. This guy looks vaguely familiar. Preserving order in Rue is the duty of the Nortia Provincial Army. Our duty. We've had quite enough of outsiders like yourselves, who swaggering into town as though you own the place. If I may, We are currently here on a mission for which we have full authority. Besides, the expansion of the railways has increased the flow of money, information, and people across the country. These days, it takes a modern organization to maintain order in an interconnected world. That organization is the OMP. So why don't you take your sashes and your pointy helmets and kindly keep out of our way? You son of a... Sir, I can't let this insolence like this tarnish our good name. Now, let's not be too hasty here. They may answer to the Chancellor, but with only this many of them, they're nothing more than a mob in uniform. Really? You're bringing out tanks to deal with them? What the hell? Armored cars! Isn't this a little overkill? Are you insane? You can't just roll military vehicles into the middle of a city. On the contrary, arms exist as tools to defend one's territory, one's country. Had we be the ones to fighting the terrorists, I assure you we would not have been outsmarted. Citizens of Rua, you have nothing to fear. In these dangerous times, with terrorists running rampant, the Nortia Provincial Army is here to defend you from harm. And to defend you we shall. These glorified beat cops are out of their depth. They know nothing of this community. I suggest you don't place too much trust in them. What a blowhard. I was literally just about to say that. It's like he's pulling for a fight. No kidding. He's really selling into the populace. But then you can't just drive armored cars right into the city streets. What do we do? They're both officially recognized military organizations. I don't think there's much we can do. But if for some reason things turn ugly, let's do everything we can to get all the nearby residents to safety. Right. But I guess that's as much help as we can offer.
You're quite correct, of course. Both the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police have their own roles to fill, each important to the Empire.
Oh hey! Isn't that... Claire! So they aren't fakes. Captain Claire! I didn't know you'd arrived. I'll take things from here. Yes, Captain. Yes, ma'am. So that's her, huh? Yeah, that's the infamous Icy Maiden. Good day to you, officer. I believe the Imperial Government notified you 2 days ago that we've been conducting good patrols and investigations in the area. Has that really caused such an inconvenience that you felt compelled to bring an armed car within the city limits? Well. And frankly, I can't bring myself to agree with your assertion that we're out of our depth here. The railway is a network that crosses the entire Empire, allowing us to dispatch forces anywhere at the moment's notice. But we can also gather in divisions scattered across the country in one place in a matter of hours. In fact, we pride ourselves on it. It's a distinguishing feature of the division of the armed forces. Really? I do keep seeing them pop up from the Imperial Chronicle. Looks like Claire showed up at the perfect time. As quick-witted as ever, too. Yeah, now there's a classy lady for you. Ugh. We have no quarrel with you and no reason to argue. We have enough on our plate with the terrorists as it is. But we've got a job to do, and so do you. Ultimately, our commitment is to the people of this nation. I'm sure you feel the same, no? But that...
A query for you, then. How would you respond if a crisis were to occur in multiple places at the same time?
Oh. Hey, it's Eustace's brother. Rufus! Oh hey, Eustace's brother really gets around. And it always turns up where we least expect him. Lord Rufus, we didn't know you were in Rua. Are you leaving already? Indeed I am. His lordship asked me to extend my stay, but I'm afraid I have business to attend elsewhere. I'll be heading out in a short order. That's Duke Albrea's eldest son. As the noble faction's biggest up-and-comer, he sure dresses the part.
Ah, Captain Claire Revelt, I presume? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
So, you talked before, you then made me talk, now you're talking again. Why could you have said the other line?
I've heard much about you.
It's an honor,
whatever.
Lord Alberea.
Please, no need for formalities between us. Rufus is fine. Still, you seem puzzled as to what I'm doing in Ruhr. Or, to be more specific, how I got here. Do I assume correctly? The country's railways are completely under your control. Had I taken a train, you would have known it. And yet, there are no signs I passed through Ruhr Airport either. The truth is more mundane than fantastic. I arrived aboard the Alberea family's private airship, which currently sits just off a highway on the outskirts of the city, awaiting my return. Blind spots are an unavoidable reality. We all have them. As on the ball as you are, you do well not to overestimate your own superiority. After all, the hardest falls are the ones we don't see coming.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Now, isn't it time both sides withdrew? And remove those unsightly vehicles from the streets at once. A provincial army must conduct itself with valor and grace at all times. Would you not agree?
And this blowhard doesn't. Precisely, my lord. Moron, withdraw all but crew. Stand down. Yes, my lord. Bye. Oh, fortune finds us face to face once again. So it seems. Thank you for defusing that situation the other day. Ah, you needn't be so formal. I was just in town to speak with the Marquis on my father's behalf. I imagine you two must have had a lot to talk about. Indeed. We did, and the Marquis never makes it an easy time. I took advantage of all the excitement surrounding the courageous maiden voyage to take my little trip and notice. Given the current climate, it's impossible to predict what may happen both here and in the Northeast. You have 3 days of your field study remaining. I suggest you focus on your assigned tasks and stay out of trouble. Looking forward to seeing what Class 7 has to show at the Academy's festival after all. Oh, you're not gonna salute? Come on, man! But technically, soldiers, kind of. Man, you meet Eustace and you think you've seen the nobility's golden boy, then you meet Rufus. I'm actually kind of impressed. I'm almost loath to admit it, but over time I have gotten the impression that he's a good man, or noble anyway. He's a sharp guy. I can see why he has as much sway in the noble faction as he does. Well, it looks like the sun's about to set. Why don't we call it a day here? My mother might know more about what's going on with the Provincial Army and the RMP. Yeah, I can get behind that. Nothing happens in Ruhr without Marquis Wagner say so. We need to figure out what he's up to. I'm also rather curious as to what brought the railway military police out here. Or the army, who seems to be driving tanks into cities to win arguments now. Yeah, there's gotta be something going on behind the scenes that we don't know. That's gonna make for some interesting dinner conversation, huh? Well, we'll find out soon enough. Anyway, come on. I'll show you to my home. Though I guess you've already been there. It's just part of the Rhineford building. Huh. Wait a minute. Don't you live in that massive freaking building? Yes, she does. In the penthouse suite on floors 24 and 25, yes. That's my family's house, more or less.